Alright guys, welcome back to another Yo Spill video, and in tonight's video we have the Spirit back on the dyno. So, since the last time you've seen this car, or if you're new to the channel, this is my 1991 Dodge Spirit RT with a SRT4 engine swap, still using the stock 568 transmission, and everything else in the driveline is still retained to the 91 Spirit. So, Spirit RT comes with a dual cam Lotus design 2.2 liter. As you guys know, an SRT4 is a 2.4 liter cast iron block aluminum head. This one has a stock bottom end with just the balance shafts deleted, and then it has a stock cylinder head with just ARP head studs and the Brian Crower drop-in cams, which are equivalent to 2 liter neon cams. The transmission is a 568, which is what comes in this car, with a LSD, and was completely rebuilt by PAP at the Turbo Dodge Trans Shop. It has a S261 turbo on it. It has a full 3-inch exhaust in stainless steel with a vibrant muffler. It has a Treadstone intercooler, Treadstone log manifold, and a stock SRT4 intake manifold with the stock style Holley throttle body that belongs on the Turbo Dodge 2.2 liter. It is ran on a Mega Squirt ECU, and it is a full custom wiring harness by Stephen Morris. Other than that, let's get into the video. This car with the built motor on 26 pounds made 530 wheel horsepower. Now that we have a stock motor back in the car, I do not plan on making much over 400. My goal is to make it to the power level that it had before when it had the T3 motor in it, turned up real high, which was right at 404 horsepower. So as long as we get close to 400 tonight, I will be 100% happy. And hopefully, if it doesn't rain, which is raining right now, we'll get to take this thing to the track soon and see what she runs. So hopefully you're ready for some dyno pulls, and stay tuned. Let's see if we can get over 400 wheel. .343 horsepower, 324 foot-pounds of torque. Alright guys, so welcome inside the Spirit. You can hear it's actually nice and quiet in here. Has a full interior now. The only thing we're missing is the headliner. It got damaged or something. I do still need to put a center console in this thing, but we're gonna do another pull. I raised the... see if the camera will stay here. I raised the boost cut to 270 kPa. So we're going to start logging. We're going to make sure our gauges look good. $3 grand, and then we're gonna floor it. It's extremely rich. I saw the air fuels go to like 9s. We're gonna go here. We're gonna stop our log. Maybe. Hit okay. And now we're gonna review the data and see what we made. So we made 346 and 346, so same power, same torque. It definitely picked up some boost in here, but it was super rich up here. It was 9.0 air fuels. So we're gonna pull some feel out of it, not touch the boost at all, and then we'll do another pull. And if it made 346 horsepower and I correct the air fuels, it should be 370-ish wheel horsepower. So let me get to do some fixing of my graph and my tune, and then I'll get back to you. $395, $367, and I believe we hit boost cut right there, which was at 21 pounds. So a little more adjusting. The air fuels look pretty good, so a little more adjusting, and I have exactly what I want, 400 horsepower. All right, guys, so raised boost cut, put it at 280. So if it hits more than 24 pounds, it should hit boost cut. Like I said, this thing still has a 3-bar map sensor in it. I don't know if I said that earlier, but so we don't want to go past 29 psi. So 21 to 22 pounds is perfect for me. So I'm gonna set you inside the car this time and make a pull with you guys, literally sitting in the passenger seat. So you guys can see the dash, see everything. Let's unlock the dyno. Boost, it made 290 something. We need to turn the boost controller down. I bet you we made a lot of power that time. So just like the Civic, I blew off 2 vacuum lines that time. That's why we had so much boost, because one of the vacuum lines is right off the source of the back of the intake manifold. So we had a huge vacuum leak, so it made all the boost. So I'm gonna get to the normal old zip tie all the vacuum lines at each T on the manifold, throttle body, boost controller, and then we'll try that pass again. All right, let's try one more. No vacuum leaks. We made 368, 364. So, seeing how the pull before we made 395 and the next pull we made 360, I'm gonna assume the vacuum leak started on the 395 pull. I'm about to pull the data log. The log that I made on the 395 pull cut off and wouldn't show me the log. I guess because I hit boost cut and it freaked out the ECU or something. But we're gonna wait for the computer to start up right here. I'll set you guys down. We'll go to graph. I'm gonna assume that was like 20 pounds of boost maybe. And I'm gonna go over here and find the log. What did I name it? I named it 22 PSI maybe. We'll go over here. We'll go through the log. TPS at 10%. Definitely not doing a pull when the TPS is at 10%. So hopefully you guys like these vlogs where I'm more like showing you everything that happens. Because because normally I just do a video and I just show the pulls and what it makes at the end, and I don't really show the process, and like there's a lot more that goes into tuning a car on the dyno than I show. Like getting the car prepared for the dyno, gas, oil, checking everything. There's a lot more that goes into it than a lot of YouTubers don't really show everything, because it gets kind of convoluted, you could say. It gets kind of a hassle to edit everything. But when I'm here by myself, I record what I can and make you guys the videos I can. Let's see, RPM. So TPS 100%. We're at 4,000 RPMs. We made 240 kPa. And the air fuels were pretty rich according to this. Which I'm not mad at 1080 air fuels. Let's go to fuel settings and V3 table and go down here. Yeah, we're still rich. So 240 kPa. We did not make any more boost, so I need to give it some more clicks on the boost controller, and then we'll make another pull, and then we'll see if we can make 400 horsepower. My goal is 22 psi. .386, 392. The graph was a lot smoother because I cleaned up the air fuels, which I need to clean it up a little more. But it only made 262 kPa, so I'll have to look that up, but I don't believe that's my target. So, a little more boost. Well, apparently we didn't do too bad. 408 horsepower, 416 foot-pounds of torque, and you can see the graph. Once it hits 5,400 right there, where the power will start gaining, because it does have 2-liter cams in it, the dyno freaks out because of the coil unplug. So I could unplug the torque and do all that and rerun it just to see a horsepower number, but I don't really care. It made 400. That is plenty for me. 416 foot-pounds of torque is plenty. It should be an 11-second car as is. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you enjoyed the more of me talking and explaining what I'm doing and showing you things that happen on the dyno. And until the next one, you guys are the greatest. What is it going to run at the track? Hopefully it doesn't rain.